Hi, my name is Oscar Padron, and this is the Tulsa Sound Podcast. This is my co-host, Eric White Shoes Kerr, and he will be joining us. We are here tonight to talk about some Tulsa music. Welcome to the Tulsa Sound Podcast. This is all about Tulsa Sound, the stories, and, the music. What we want to do is help preserve the stories we tell. This is our mission here at the Tulsa Sound Podcast, and thanks for joining us. It's really good to be here today.
Huh?
How are you, Mr. Eric?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Oh, yeah, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
All right, man.
All right.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
Well, it's been, all summer long, and we've been taking some summertime out to get it all together, and we're back. We're back.
All right. We have an exciting show for you tonight.
We actually wrote a script. This is amazing.
We have a script that is written, but we want you to stay tuned. We have something special lined up, a special treat tonight for the audience. And who doesn't like special treats, right?
I love them.
You know, special treat. We have a special treat, a new song from Charlie Red.
Oh, yes. And
we have the debut of that song for the show.
It's a very Tulsa song, I'll tell you that.
This is a very Tulsa song.
You're going to identify with this song no matter where you live in our beautiful city.
Yes, absolutely. So in the background, we have my evil Uncle Walter playing Steve Pryor. He just makes me feel good.
He just makes... Yes. Now, I have some sad news to report. It looks like some law-abiding citizen went to the corner of Harvard and Broken Arrow Expressway and took a little Steve Pryor off the walls. Well, that's a real bummer, and it's just likely to...
Yeah. Well, there's one stencil left.
There's one. Well,
so there's one left at 21st and Harvard. We have seen those stencils around town, and whoever's doing them, man, keep that up. We love it.
All right. Yes.
So tonight, here on the show,
check their fingers, see if they got black.
We've got all kinds of stuff to talk about, and we're glad that you're here to join us. I've had a hell of a day. Eric, how about you?
Today's been a crazy day. It really has, but we've been wanting to get this going for so long. I said, I'm not going to let anything stop me tonight. We're going to get in there. We're going to get it going.
That's right.
First off, here we are in our new studio. Now, that's the first new thing we want to talk about tonight, the new studio. Tell us about it, Oscar.
We're here in our 60708 house studio, downtown Tulsa, and we are bringing you the show from our new digs. Welcome to our new studio. Welcome to the studio, guys.
The house on the river was a little crowded. It's tough doing a podcast out of your home, and we decided, no, if this is going to be a real thing, let's do it for real. So we went ahead and built ourselves a beautiful little black box studio, and we're here to go. Also, we have a very special individual with us tonight, Adam Koloff.
Adam Koloff is
Adam's signed in there. He's sitting at the front of the house tonight, switching and running everything, and he's there. That's his hand in the camera. Adam, could you please put your hand in the camera shot again, please?
Let me pick Oscar's nose.
And there it is. All right, look, little finger.
There it is. So if you guys don't know who Adam Koloff is one of the finest photographers in the city of Tulsa. One of the greatest compliments I've heard about Adam from a third party was this: Adam takes pictures of emotion. And when I read that, man, I felt it in my heart, because I've seen this man's work. I've seen him out working. I see how he interacts with the musicians he photographs. And, man, we're just honored to have him.
I'm honored.
Well, thank you.
He is the director of our photography.
You're making our lives easy.
Yeah, he's our director of photography and our video director
DOP,
here.
baby, DOP.
At the Tulsa Sound Podcast. Adam is also an official member of the Tulsa Sound Man Mafia. So this is his jump in, ladies and gentlemen.
It's happening.
It is happening. We've got lots of stuff to talk about. We're going to go all the way back to May.
Yeah, this is kind of our summer wrap-up show. We're doing a summer wrap-up, and here's the deal about that, guys. There's been a lot of shows over the summer. Oscar's got a chance to take the Tulsa Sound Podcast handy cam out there, and, man, he got some incredible interviews. We're going to have an interview tonight with Randy Crouch, which is a very rare treat indeed. He's a hard one to pin down.
Yes. The man moves. The man is mover and a shaker. He is constantly on the go. Even though
he was sort of avoiding you is kind of what I was getting at. But
no, Randy's a good person. We will be talking about him in length tonight.
Cool.
Yes.
We've it's been a hot summer. boy.
Oh, man,
Wow.
it was 107 today on my front porch. It's the middle of September. What is going on?
Well, it's called supply shortage.
Supply chain issues?
Supply chain issues, yeah. But it was a fun summer, and I think that really everybody that was here in Tulsa had so many things to do. There's so many different shows to go to.
There's more going on than
Blows my
ever
mind.
before. Than ever before. There are more places for musicians to play. There are more outdoor events. There are more outdoor festivals. Last Sunday night, they had a huge hip-hop festival at the Guthrie Green featuring the Sugar Hill Gang, which is an original hip-hop group. And when I'm talking about
That's right.
original hip-hop group,
right.
they were the OGs. Understand, the
That's
Sugar
right.
Hill Gang started it all.
Their
Without-
mother owned the label.
Well, without the Sugar Hill Gang, which, by the way, Sugar Hill was a rich area in Harlem. So they named themselves after that area of Harlem. Without them, there'd be no hip-hop. There'd be no rap music. There'd be no hey-hop. There'd be none of this hybrid stuff that's happening today.
And their mother owned the
And,
record label.
You know, we just want to acknowledge that those hip-hop greats were here in town.
Wish
It was
my
a free
mom owned the
show.
record label.
So if you're a hip-hop head and you find out that Sugar Hill Gang was here in town and you didn't go see it, man, that's
Well-
on you for not going to the show. Anyway, there's more events going on. We've got lots of stuff to talk about. So let's get into a great little...
Go
ahead, go ahead.
Say what? Huh? Say what?
Oh, I thought
you
we...
did there? Too? Do what?
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going to
Yes.
talk about this...
We're ad-libbing. It says right here in the script, ad-lib.
Yes, ad-lib.
Well, you did go to a car show this summer.
Yes.
This was in Catoosa, right?
Absolutely.
We got some pictures of that. It was the pre-war pile-up was the name of this show. It was back on June 11th, and it was a pretty good show. You got some pictures there for us, eh?
Yes, and Catoosa is French for east of Tulsa.
Oh, yes.
Yes, oui.
With the famous story, Je suis
Oui.
Ben Jacques
Oui,
Benet.
yes, oui. I might change my
Hey,
name
look. Thank you, Windows. Ladies and gentlemen, Windows is continuously improving, and updates are a normal part of it.
I might change my
I,
name to Frenchie and start wearing turtlenecks.
Okay, let's go back to the car show. There we go. You see, folks, a part of your Windows contract is that whenever you're using your computer for something really important, that's when it will run a Windows update reminder. So anyway, whole bunch of great cars, fun days out there. There was also a Rod show over at 91st and between Harvard and Yale back around the 4th of July. It's out near my dad's place. There's a church out there, and man, they had a lot of cars, modern muscle, stuff like this. But
Great.
These are some beautiful vehicles. What were all these just private owners?
Yeah.
Oscar.
Yeah,
So
they had a rally.
folks just brought them out. Oh, there's mine right there, number 777. Indeed. Yeah, man. Everybody needs a ZZ Top car to rattle around in.
Yes, and ZZ Top just played here at the Hard Rock Casino
Top,
last Sunday
and
night.
Out loud, I can't bring up anything without him knowing a show.
Well, on the subject of ZZ Top playing out at the Hard Rock Casino, has anyone in Tulsa driven out there and seen that new Hard Rock Casino sign? My God, Eric, you can see it from space.
There's one out there in East Tulsa.
No, their old casino sign was massive and huge and bright. The new casino sign is a giant guitar. It's amazing. Drive out there and just take a look at
You
it,
see it from
folks.
space. Huh?
You can see it
In
from
East
space.
Tulsa.
In East Tulsa.
Wow.
It is possible to go to space from East
I
Tulsa.
normally don't venture over that way, being a West Tulsan myself.
Well, it's a giant.
But I guess I can drive out that direction.
Now, from time to time on the show, Eric will do his West Side Guy voice. That was his West Side Guy voice. I will do the West Side Guy voice myself when I imitate people from the
Yeah, but he
local
sounds
area,
like he's
you
from
know. And,
Sepulveda.
I'm doing my
This is
Sepulveda
strictly
accent right
Oakhurst.
about now. So we're here. We're going to talk about some great things that happened. Eric loves hot rods, and that's why we've included this in this part of the show. Eric is a huge race
We'll be
fan.
including links for Mr. Eric's Team 64 Hot Wheels YouTube channel.
Yeah, if you like Hot Wheels.
Now it's down in.
Yes, it's before your screen. That's a link to Eric's Team 64
Where's
Hot
the
Wheels.
link? It's supposed to be right here. I see it
you
all
know,
the time.
our amazing video
The guy
editor-
says follow the.
Is going to fly it in.
We obviously didn't pay our
Here's a
bill.
bubble. There it is. Woo. So, lots on the table tonight. We're glad you're here. I've got a cigar. Eric's got a bottle of water. How about you? Who's
Sponsored-
better than us?
Sponsored by
Who's
Bottles
better
of
than us
Water.
right now?
Nobody. Well,
Nobody, that's
we
right.
want to thank everybody that's tuned in up to now. All you guys that have supported us, that have signed up on Instagram and YouTube and all the different platforms where we are currently sticking our nose.
Yes.
It's a great thing to know that what you're doing is working and that people are digging it. We had a lot of fun this summer, and we didn't really even get to cover everything we wanted. Just about a week and a half ago, the Sasstones, that's my band,
Yes.
played out at the Dusk to Dawn Blues Festival in Renniesville.
How was that, Mr. Eric?
It was great. We basically backed up Alice April, who's a very good friend of ours, who she and I played together in a band out there in 2018.
All right.
But this year she was invited back, and she did not have a band put together right now. So she asked me, what can I do? And I said, well, the Sasstones could fill in there. And so we got together. We did a couple of rehearsals, so we worked up some songs, and we had a great time. We were, of course, playing on the back porch stage, which is a very small little venue there, but we had a great time, and we got to meet Shelby Minner, who's the lady who runs the Hall of Fame and the festival.
She was married to D.C. Minner.
That's right.
Local
Famous
blues
Oklahoma
person from the
blues musician.
Renniesville area. Yes.
And so I think that next year, we're going to move up to the medium stage next year. But we had a great time. Jim Lawrence, our guitar player, he was so hyped out. We're driving home in the van. He's like, man, I want to go back and play another set. The rest of us are like, oh, we're about ready to die now. It was a little warm, even at 9 o'clock at night.
Great.
But,
Well,
it was a fun time.
sounds exciting. Sounds like you guys got out. You played a gig.
Yeah, we got really good response to our originals. We had great response to our version of No Expectations by the Rolling Stones. So
All right. How did your version of Monkey Man go over?
we didn't do Monkey Man at this event. We did No Expectations instead.
And by the way, folks, the Sasstones are the only band in Tulsa that does Monkey Man. That's a challenge. I just issued it.
Well, the name of the band, Sasstones, is sort of a tip of the hat to the Stones.
Yes.
And we do quite a bit of Stones covers, which is really great because our drummer, Brad Thompson, is... he's the closest to Charlie Watts of any drummer I've ever played with the exception of Damon Daniel, because Brother Damon can do it all. But Brad is
Shout out to Damon Daniels.
Shout out to Damon Daniel.
Tulsa music icon, Tulsa sound icon. Great guy. Great
He's an
dad.
icon. He's
a cool hang too, kids. So get to know some of the old guys when you're out at the bar, you're out at the club, and you're going to these gigs. Don't be afraid to approach
Don't be afraid
him.
of them.
No, Damon's a great guy.
Just because
he's a fan and a friend of the show.
Prison,
and
because they've had a bad rap, in the press, doesn't mean that they're really what people say they are. That's another thing, folks. We're going to have to start contesting with this sound effects machine. But in a tip of the hat to Nickelodeon, why not?
So we're excited about all the possibilities that are coming in the future, guys. Tulsa Sound is bigger and better than it ever has been.
And we're going to be here to help you.
Yeah, and we want to say hello to our fans in Japan. We want to say hello to our fans in Australia. And we want to say hello to our fans in Canada.
Hey.
How are you guys doing?
Hey.
All right.
We have
Good to
fans
see you,
in Canada,
Yes,
eh?
and we have fans in the Netherlands. In Denmark. So hello, talk to Cleo.
Hey.
Glad that you inspired.
We're worldwide.
You inspired us
We're
to do
live.
A podcast, Cleo.
We're worldwide. We're the Tulsa Sound Podcast, and we will be back after this.
All right, this is a warning. Tulsa Sound Podcast is dangerous to young people. Need to pay attention. 100% bad. They are the worst two TV hosts. They're terrible shit. This is dangerous to Tulsa. Terrible fucking show. Pure trash. Pure trash. Pure trash. Pure trash. Why won't they ever watch that crap? Just don't understand it. Don't let your kids watch no Tulsa Sound Podcast. Worst damn show on the internet. I mean the worst. Show is garbage. Don't waste your time.
The beautiful things can always be found at Kathy's. 8th to 9th on Main.